On the 30th of September 1888, Elizabeth Stride was found dead at Duffields Yard. She was Jack the Ripper's third victim. Dr. Blackwell arrived at 1:16 a.m. She had been dead anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. Stride had her throat cut, her silk scarf was turned and pulled tight. A cut throat was likely a calling card for Jack the Ripper. At 12:45, 30 minutes before her death, Stride was seen by Israel Schwartz. He reportedly saw Elizabeth talking to a man at the gateway to Duffields Yard. Schwartz likely witnessed the early stages of her murder, as well as Jack the Ripper. The man he saw was 5 feet 5 inches tall, aged around 30 and had dark hair, fair complexion, and a small brown moustache. He had a full face, broad shoulders, and appeared to be intoxicated. While Elizabeth Stride was being discovered, Catherine Eddowes was released from Bishopsgate. At 1:44 a.m, PC Walkins discovered Catherine dead at Meter Square. She was found in a pool of her own blood, with her clothes thrown up over her waist. She was also found with her throat cut. The police immediately started to search the area, yet they couldn't find no trace of Jack the Ripper, save for the only clue left by Jack the Ripper, a portion of apron found in Galston Street. It was covered in blood, feces and marks, suggesting it was used to clean a knife. The police immediately started to search the area, yet they couldn't find no face or the killer. The location shows he went east, strangely where the police detectives were already stationed. Managed to slip away undetected despite being believed to be covered in blood. He had killed twice in one night and had escaped into an area teeming with the police. Who could possibly pull this off?
Jack the Ripper had killed twice in one night and had seemingly disappeared. He'd killed 4 women and made a mockery of the police, sending letters telling of their incompetence on top of everything else. But who could this infamous killer be? Aaron Kamiński, a Polish man who lived in Whitechapel, had quickly become the top suspect for this case. He was known for his hatred of women and had strong homicidal tendencies. It's no wonder he became a popular suspect. However, it is noted that his only career was a hairdresser, but he'd been out of work for years. Many of the victims were found with organs removed. This would suggest Jack the Ripper should have a basic understanding of human anatomy, which Kamiński lacked. Aaron was taken to an asylum in 1889, 5 months after Mary Kelly's murder, the last canonical victim of Jack the Ripper. A man known for his misogyny and violent acts. Could he have been Jack the Ripper? Another suspect is George Chapman, a man who became known for killing his wives. In contrast to the graphic murders of Jack the Ripper, Chapman had killed his wives using poison, but only 2 bodies have been found containing that poison. He's also said to have a limited understanding of surgical training, which could explain how lots of the victims are found with organs removed. However, it is unlikely that he could be Jack the Ripper, the difference in murders being a main argument used against him. One theory also suggests Jack the Ripper could be a woman. While this is unlikely, this theory is worth mentioning. One conflicting problem that surrounds Jack the Ripper is how he managed to escape, most likely covered in blood. If the Ripper was a woman, and more specifically a midwife, no one would care that she was walking around so late at night, covered in blood. It would be normal for someone of that career. The police and the public would also not suspect a woman would be capable of such violent murders because of how women were viewed in that era. While this theory clears up some of the more confusing parts of this case, it is very unlikely due to the lack of a solid suspect, as well as a witness describing a man. Jack the Ripper, a killer known for his graphic crimes and mysterious escapes, has cemented himself as one of London's most infamous killers. Even 135 years later, he has never been identified. In one night, a single person seemed to change the world forever, but who could he be?